Heidi. Welcome back to the Insider Beauty. And in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you another video of the series 3 looks with 1 palette. And today I'm going to be featuring the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette that I have here. This is the palette you can definitely experience with all your senses. Each and every time you open this palette, you get a delicious chocolate smell. And I was instantly inspired to make these 3 looks. There's just so many gorgeous shades here that you can use. So if you guys are curious to know how I created this look that I'm wearing right now, plus 2 other more looks using the chocolate bar palette, then all you need to do is keep on watching. Alright, so for this first look, I'm going to be using Too Faced Shadow Insurance and applying that all over my top lid. And of course, I couldn't help but admire that wonderful cocoa smell. And now I'm going to be using my 2-3 blending concealer brush from the Live Beautifully collection to apply the white chocolate shade all over my top lid. And now I'm going to be picking Milk Chocolate, which is this one right here, and using my 212 Essential Concealer brush, also from the Live Beautiful collection. I'm just going to be applying that all over my upper lid. And then for my crease, I'm going to be applying this Gilded Ganache, I think that's the way it's pronounced, shade. It's kind of a greenish satin shade, and it's really beautiful, and that will give me the depth that I need for my crease. And next I'm going to be taking it down using my 217 angled liner / brow brush from the Live Beautiful collection as well. And then to kind of soften that lower lash line look, I'm using the small shadow brush and some Milk Chocolate shade there to just bring it down as well. And now I am back to the crease, and now I'm using the 216 all over shadow brush, also from the Live Beautifully collection, to just kind of soften the transitions between, you know, the crease and the top lid. Next, I'm going to be applying Triple Fudge. That is this really dark brown, and I'm going to be using it with my 217 angled / brow brush to really line that outer corner of my eyes and accentuate the lash line. Next, I'm going to be picking Champagne Truffle, which is this big rectangular shade. It's kind of a champagne-y pink shade, and this shade is just wonderful for highlighting, so I'm just applying it in my brow bone, in the inner corner of my eyes. And for my lashes, I'm going to be applying one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. This is L'Oreal Miss Manga and L'Oreal's Telescopic Mascara on my bottom lashes. Now it's time to conceal using my Instant Age Rewind concealer by Maybelline. To add a pop of color to my cheeks, I'm going to be applying the blush on my Naked Flushed palette. And for my lips, I'm going to go with the NARS Satin Lip Pencil in Rikujien. And I like this shade because it's very neutral, pinkish, soft shade, perfect for day wear. And the final step for this look is warming up my face using Benefit Hoola and my 211 all over powder brush. And that is it for look number 1. This is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this first look. I think it is super wearable, and now we are off to look number 2. For this look, I wanted to achieve something really fresh and youthful, something that's super wearable and more subtle than the first look. So I went back to white chocolate and applied it from my brow bone all over down to my top lid. And then I'm going to be using Salted Caramel as my transition shade. I'm just in love with this shade. It is, in my opinion, one of the most perfect transition shades I've ever used for neutral, as far as neutral looks. It has just a teeny bit amount of orange, I'd say, that it really has a very interesting warmth. And here I am taking it down using my small shadow brush and the same shade, just to kind of unify the whole eye look. And next I'm going to go in to my crease using Milk Chocolate and my small shadow brush And as you guys can see, this milk chocolate shade just goes perfect with that hazelnut shade. They just work together. Notice how I am also extending this milk chocolate shade a little bit over the outer corner of my lower lash line, just to really accentuate that outer corner and create more depth, and so that it can also play a little bit with the hazelnut that I applied before on that section as well. And next, using a clean finger, I'm going to be applying creme brulee, which is a gorgeous, guys, super light pink pearlish satin finish shade that just blends in so nicely with the other two shades that I applied before. And here you see me blending using my 203 blending concealer brush. And now I'm going to be lining the outer corner of my top and bottom lash lines using hot chocolate and my 217 angled liner brow brush. And now you're going to see me highlighting again with a champagne truffle. And I'm going to be applying it once again to the brow bone, to the inner corner of my eyes, a little bit on the center of my bottom lash line. And this time I also thought it would be a good idea to use it as a highlighter to brighten the high points of my cheekbones and my power V over my brow. And I think it did a very good job. This is a solid highlighter for your entire face. I even applied a little bit to the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my lips. And for my lashes this time around, I'm going to be using the Better Than Sex mascara, also by Too Faced. And in case you guys are interested, I'm going to be linking the first impressions video I made on this mascara in the description box below. And here you can see that one of my favorite palettes is Broken the Naked Flushed, and I'm going to use that blush to really give my cheeks a pop of color. Now onto my lips, I'm going to be using Rimmel London's Moisture Renew lipstick in 720 Notting Hill Nude. And then using a clean finger, I am going to be highlighting the center of my lips just to give them a little bit more volume and make them appear fuller. And voila, that is look number 2 of all the 3 looks. This is my absolute favorite one. I can see myself reaching out to the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette only to recreate this look over and over and over again. It's kind of something that is really my style. But if you are more of a bold girl when it comes to your makeup look, sit tight because we have something more dramatic coming up. So for this look, I'm also going to start with the white chocolate shadow as a base. And then I'm going to go over to my crease using my blending concealer brush and the milk chocolate shadow. And then using my small shadow brush, I'm going to bring that milk chocolate shadow down to the outer corner of my lower lash line and into the inner corner as well, just leaving the center of the top lid with no shadow for now. And next I'm gonna go in with Triple Fudge, and this I'm gonna be applying to my crease to really intensify the look. And for that I'm using my small shadow brush again. And once again, slightly taking it downwards. And here you see me using my 203 blending concealer brush to really blend things out. And now I'm going to be using the Black Forest Truffle shade, which is kind of a little bit of a shimmer finish, purplish brown type of shade. It was a little bit more difficult to work with, as you guys can see, but it turned out really nicely. Again, this is for a very kind of a bumpy style type of look, and it definitely built up some drama there on the center of my top lid. Now, as a highlighter on my brow bone, I went in and used Creme Brulee. I'm actually in love with that shade. I think there are so many shades in here that I'm really in love with. I never expected that to happen. So I'm not only applying creme brulee to the brow bone, but also to the middle of my lower lash line, to the inner corner of my eyes, my cupid's bow. Next, I'm lining my waterline using Rimmel London's Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer in 261 Noir. And now I'm going to go in with hazelnut to really brighten the center of my top lid and also bringing it down to the outer corner of my lower lash line. And now I am very sorry because my camera apparently stopped recording when I was doing my winged eye. And now you see me highlighting and concealing the under eye area using the Instant Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline New York. And to give this look a little bit more drama, I'm going to be applying falsies this time. And I'm going to be using this kind of Wispis by Revlon and attaching them using the Duo Glue in black. And on my bottom lashes, I'm going to go in once again using the L'Oreal Telescopic Waterproof Mascara. Now onto my lips. I'm going to be lining them using the Rimmel London's Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner in 046 Ultimate. And on my lips, I'm going to be going with Hot Fudge by Revlon. This is actually from the Color Endure line. You guys, if you've never heard of this, it's because it's just a very old lipstick that I kept just because it's a very, very bold lipstick and I'm not usually in the mood to use something this bold on my everyday life. So I've kind of kept it because I think it's gorgeous, but I just don't really use it all that much. I'm gonna do my best to find a dupe for this and I'm gonna link that in the description box for you guys. Now, as the final step, I'm gonna warm up my face using the Benefit Hoola and my All Over Powder Brush by It Cosmetics. And that is it for the final result of this third look. It kind of reminds me of the Vampire Diaries series, doesn't it? Let me know in the comments below. If you're enjoying this series, please give this video a thumbs up to let me know. And thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you all again soon. Bye!